you can see my problem. That farmhouse over there has actually got its lights on. So it's quite depressing. Our next destination however the route goes inland first. So there you go, that's where they get their fresh fish from. This is the way to go. And there is a sign up there. Just hoping it's not too slippy in the wet. Getting towards the end of the peninsula now. That's where we're going next. For all who love the Llyn Peninsula. Down here we have whistling sands. Sand is supposed to whistle when you walk on it. Actually owned by the National Trust. Fancy a campsite with its own beach. Yep, it's raining again. Seriously raining. Oh dear. That's what I'm gonna do. Well, as you can see, it has stopped raining now. And I'm obsessed by that white chair over there, the white bench. You can see it from miles away. I thought it might have said in memory of someone, but it doesn't. We have a problem, Houston. The path is closed. I'm going to have to go on the road and work it out. Not great, as it's getting towards the end of the day. But there's a possibility of a campsite just down the road. So maybe that will be the saving grace. Hi folks, so I'm talking to you from my tent. So when I left the sign that was blocked off, walked about a mile, and I met a local who explained that there'd been a landslide. However, he did say you can get past it, and most of the locals were doing, and getting on the beach. But also, I asked him about campsites, and he said, yeah, literally just down the road, another 100 meters. And so I'm on a campsite tonight. Managed to have a shower, so I feel very good about that. Did 21 miles today. but the climb or the ascent was so different. 3,500 feet, which I think mainly came from the end of the peninsula. Yeah, that was very mountainous, I would say, but good fun. Weather wasn't so great today, and it's pretty cold now as well, as actually. Tomorrow's supposed to be a bit similar, but not quite as much rain. So I hope that's true, and then hopefully I will survive. Right, on that note, I'm going to get some shut-eye and try and get warm. See you in the morning. A bit easier this morning to check if I've left no trace. Perfectly cut grass. And here's the field I was staying in. A ton of room. So field there, access here. Blowy this morning. If ever you see that sign, there is a coastal path at the campsite. Well, that was an adventurous start to the morning. Not sure I want to take that much risk. And I'm struggling to find the coastal path again. I think because it's hardly being used, because they've tried to close it, then it's just obviously difficult to find on the ground now. So I've decided to come inland, and I'm about to walk on a road for a couple of miles and hopefully get back onto the coastal path and hope it'll be okay by that point. As you can see, the route has brought us inland now, which actually makes quite a pleasant change. Now that sign might be to do with, I keep seeing signs for the Pilgrim's Way. Yeah, the North Wales Pilgrim's Way. Normally there's a disc, but that one is quite interesting. Right, we're back alongside the coast, but it kind of goes on and off. Mainly because of up ahead you can probably see the mountains. So yeah, they're kind of in the way. That has to be the poshest sign. So we're heading right through to the middle of the shot, where you might be able to see some buildings in the distance. Going past the quarry. And then a steep climb up, I believe. What a great seat. I can't resist. I deserve a break anyhow. Oh. Hopefully not much further now. I'm just filming Chrissy because we've just met, and you're trying to get to Nevin tonight, was it?
Nevin tonight, yeah.
Right, and you've come from where?
I've come from
Trevor. Right. Okay, well, best of luck.
Thank you so much.
All the best. See ya. Bye-bye. Great place to work when the weather's like today. Apparently this is made up of 3 quarries, so another one of the quarries is right up there on the hillside. This road is incredibly steep, but I'm glad I decided to do it this way, because going up the other side, the one we came down, is quite treacherous, not easy footing, and a lot steeper. Whereas this, in comparison, is relatively mild, dare I say. Yep, that's where we've come from. And we've still got some distance to go. I think just one more turn. I could take a rest there, but practice has shown me, keep going. If you stop, it's so hard to get going again, knowing you've still got a hill to complete. Oh. If you do need a rest, stay standing up. We're on good track now. And apparently we're going up to the highest point of the trail. I'm glad I'm doing it on a day like today, rather than a day I had at the end of the peninsula. I'll take these days any day. Because I was on good track, I kept going, but luckily I checked just in time. Didn't initially see this. Not sure if you can see it, but in the distance there's a major road kind of all going over that way. Somebody said it's about 10-mile walk. Hi folks, so today I managed to do 19.5 miles and just over 3,000 feet, so I think that's quite reasonable. And of course today we went to the highest point of the hike, so that was good. That's out the way now. And in fact, emphasizing height, and the opposite kind of happens tomorrow, because I have to walk 10 miles down a main road. Well, I am on a track by the side, but nonetheless, yeah, not sure I'm looking forward to that. So the plan is, and in fact today I got as far, or just on the outskirts of a place called thro, and really I had to stop there because I needed to make sure I'm fully supplied, have all the liquid ready to hand when I'm walking down that road. So yep, getting up reasonably early. Convenience store I've checked opens at 7 o'clock, so I could be the first customer, and then I'll be on my way. Right, that's enough. I'll see you in the morning, folks.